Melissa. In this video, we are going to talk about the super versatile, easy to use, compact iColor 560. This is a white toner printer from Uninet, and this thing can do a lot. So if you are looking for a compact printer that can do transfers for all types of things, that has super low maintenance, then you might want to consider the iColor 560. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples of what this can do. But before we get to that, let's talk about why this is so different than other printers that make transfers. So for one thing, it's weedless and it's cutless, but it can also print white, which means you can put the transfers that it creates on any color shirt, but not just shirts. You can also use different types of media in it to allow you to put it on things like hard goods or vinyl stickers or regular stickers. So I'm gonna show you those examples, but the reason that the maintenance is so low on this printer is because it doesn't use ink. So if you are considering like a DTF or direct to film printer, and you know that the maintenance is going to be super high on that because specifically about the white ink. With a toner printer or a laser printer, you're using toners. So this is actually powder inside these cartridges, and that means it doesn't get all congealed in any of the lines. It's just toner, little teeny bits of powder that are basically being laid down onto a film when they're printed, okay? So the process is different. This is just a laser printer that can do overprint and underprint with white. I shouldn't say it's just a printer, but it can also be used as a laser printer. So if you're looking for other things like weedless, cutless transfers on laser transfer paper, you can do that. But the advantage of this is really the fact that it can use so many different types of media and not have hardly any maintenance. This could sit for months and it will start right back up. So let's look at a couple of things that I've done here. So here, for example, are probably things that you haven't thought about that you can do with the laser printer. This was all done on the 560. So here's just a piece of cardstock, white cardstock. What I did on this one was I printed black toner, and then the foil is heat applied with a heat press. That black toner is the only place that the gold foil goes. So same thing. Here's another one. I printed black on this black, and again, foil was applied. Then of course you've got, I'll show you a couple other like paper projects, all right, different things. Invitations, this one doesn't have foil, but you can see it has white. So you can print white toner, I'm going to say white ink inadvertently. You can print white toner on black, and this is a huge advantage. If you have a custom shop, it is, as you know, very difficult to find a printer that can print white and has low maintenance. This one does it. So then you've got the traditional transfers that you can print. So this is a transfer that you could, put on your shirt. And if I turn it around, you're going to see it has white on the back. It looks very much like a transfer from a white toner printer, but instead this one is actually from, it looks very much like a transfer from a direct-to-film printer, but this one is actually from the white toner printer. So the process is different. You're going to print on the film, and then you have to do a marrying process. So you have a part A, which is just the film, and then a sheet B, which has the adhesive on there. They need to be married together. That is the trickiest part. I'm going to be completely honest with you. That is the trickiest part about the whole thing. You need to use the right kind of pressure, the right temperature, time, and the adhesive has to stick to that. That then creates your transfer, which then can be applied to a shirt. Now, these transfers, the white toner transfers, are not quite as easy to apply as a direct-to-film transfer. So that is one, I don't want to say disadvantage, but it is more challenging. You likely will not want to just sell the transfer itself to the end user. You're going to want to sell the finished good. But the versatility of this, the low maintenance, makes it hugely attractive. These aren't put on yet. I have a mug somewhere, but this is a transfer that was done for hard goods. So if you have a traditional DTF printer, you're not going to be able to do much more than make transfers for garments. You can put things on like leather, books, and different things like that, but and even wood and canvas, but not something like on a mug. Look at this. This is some sticker paper that I placed into the printer and printed on there. Now, it's already been basically weeded, but essentially I printed with registration marks. This was printed on this iColor 560 and then cut on a Silhouette Cameo. So this doesn't have the ability to cut, obviously, but it will print whatever you tell it to print, including registration marks. Now I'm going to hold this up, but it's going to be more challenging to see, but this is clear sticker paper with white on there. Again, done the exact same way. So these are all things that you can do with this one printer just based on the media that you put inside. Now, what you will hear is one of the disadvantages of white toner printing is that the transfers themselves need to breathe or they will crack. That's white ink in general, white toner in general. So you really ideally need to rasterize. Rasterize, if you can see, which is going to be hard to see, which is the whole point. If you have designs that don't have, oops, that was upside down. If you have designs that don't have a whole lot of breaks in them, like distressing or different things like that, like what is here is really, it's not a totally solid design because, you know, those letters are going to show the color of the shirt through. However, you need to rasterize, which puts teeny holes or lines into your design to basically allow it to breathe. So you can adjust the size of those lines and holes, but some people don't like the look of that. So just be aware that that is one thing with the white toner printer that really ideally needs to be done if you have a large solid design, if you want to make sure that it has some stretch to it. Now, I have a lot of videos on how to use this printer, but I did just want to show you guys everything that it can do, and I haven't even scratched the surface. You can do, in addition to like paper-based stickers, you can also do vinyl stickers. So same way, you can put printable vinyl in here, print on it with registration marks, pair it with a Silhouette Cameo or Silhouette Portrait. I believe you could probably even do it with a Caesar Romeo or Juliet. Cricut is a little more challenging because of the way that the limitations on exporting from Cricut Design Space. I'm not actually 100% sure if you can export with registration marks there. You may be able to, but you don't want to check on that. So again, tons of different things that you can do with the iColor 560. You can also see that it has a very small footprint. This is a 12 by 9 heat press, so you can see the size of this. So this prints 8.5 by 11. However, it does come with ProRip Essentials, which is the RIP program that also includes a program called SmartCut, which will basically tile down your design so that you can put them together. So if you have a large design that doesn't fit on something like an 8.5 by 11 sheet, you can use the SmartCut and it will cut it down in a natural way so that you can make larger designs. So lots of things to think about, but if you're looking for a low maintenance printer, laser printer to make transfers and to make a lot of different custom things, this is a really good option. Now, all of the links below are in the description below, including the link for the 560. There's one that comes with a whole bunch of different medias so that you can test it out. They do come with the toner. They're like starter toners, so just be aware. However, the starters are also very high yield, so you'll get a lot of prints out of them. The other thing is it has 4 cartridge slots, but it has 5 cartridges. So right now I have CMYK in here, but I also have a white that can be swapped out. Okay, so same thing, there's clear. You can also get fluorescent toners. You can also get sublimation toners. So this can also double as a sublimation printer with sublimation toners. So you're talking about an all-in-one printer. Really check this one out. All right, you guys, if you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. All the links in the description if you're looking for one-on-one help with your customization business, whether that's with an iColor 560 white toner printer or any of the other printers or cutting machines that you see here on my channel. You can make sure to join Silhouette U. I've got 7-day free trial, and I do offer one-on-one help through that. And that's it for today. See you guys.